My best friend is the speech that Blake Shelton gives during Gwen Stefani's Walk of Fame star ceremony, and it makes her cry. Gwen Stefani deserves to be a star. At a ceremony on Thursday, the 54-year-old singer and coach on The Voice received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, surrounded by her loved ones. At the ceremony, Blake Shelton, Jimmy Iovine, and Irving Azoff all gave speeches, but it was her husband's that made the Hollaback Girl singer cry. She wasn't like any other famous person I had ever met before, the 47-year-old Shelton remarked upon meeting his future bride in 2014. It was evident to me that her primary role was that of a mother above all else. Her primary task was that. The God's Country singer continued, praising Stefani's career and her special attributes, calling her one of the greatest stars in the world. I think Gwen would be the ideal recipient of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. From movies, TV shows, and music to beauty and fashion. Though not as much as me, the world has fallen in love with her because of her distinct style, which has helped her reach to the top time and time again. And then there's that one thing no one could ever explain, he went on. Her innate quality is what will cause you to pause and ask yourself, wait, that is who? Name of the woman. How does she behave? How come I already love her? How in the hell? God gives you something, and there's no doubt that he gave Gwen an additional helping of it. Following the completion of her speakers' presentations, Stefani took the platform to consider the course of her professional life. In her gratitude to Azoff, she also mentioned that it was through The Voice that she found her spouse. If I didn't have The Voice and I didn't have Irving, I wouldn't have met my best friend, my husband Blake Shelton, the former Sweet Escape performer stated. I adore you enormously. I've never experienced love like the kind you've given me. That's unbelievable. Stefani talked candidly to people about the surreal feeling of becoming a star while surrounded by her loved ones. It's such a weird and iconic thing that you always know about your whole life, but to be part of that, to be cemented in that is just like, what? Stefani exclusively tells people. It's not feasible to fully comprehend it. I consider myself extremely fortunate to be able to compose music, be a songwriter, and have songs that both, I believe, improve my life and, I suppose, improve the lives of others. Similar to a love exchange. It seems weird to be able to accomplish that after all these years. In May, Shelton was awarded his star, and Stefani gave a moving statement in honor of her husband, referring to him as my dream come true. Stefani, who met Shelton on The Voice in 2014, recently talked candidly about their relationship with people. With Blake, I didn't see any of this coming. This was just a big old what, she exclaimed, speaking of their laid-back existence together in the vicinity of Tishomingo, Oklahoma. To feel that kind of love for the first time was an incredible gift. He's changed my life. When I Blake, that's when I felt home, like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be with this guy, she said.